Welcome everybody, this is Fake News for Real, where all the news sounds completely fake, but it's totally real. And I'm your host, Abhinav Goyal. Let's welcome our panelists for today. First up, we have Joe Gannon.
Hi everybody, let's get this show on the road. I haven't watched WandaVision yet.
Shale Brenner.
Sup?
And Travis Miner.
Matt, I like to dip my bananas in pizza sauce.
Our first story today comes to us from the US of A, where a man is suing King's Hawaiian Rolls in a class action lawsuit because the rolls aren't made in Hawaii. See, I feel like he should have known that when the rolls didn't show up with like a hula skirt and an ukulele.
That's a good sign. The lawyer in charge of the case said that the brand pretty much made up the Hawaiian roll product. You know, like no one was supposed to take it that serious.
Well, I can't wait till someone tries to sue Little Debbie because they found out that cosmic brownies aren't actually baked in space.
Really?
And guess what? Taco Bell isn't authentic Mexican food.
Really? Well, you'll get a Taco Bell.
I mean, is anything sacred anymore? Do moon pies still come from the moon? Does anyone named Clark actually make Clark bars? Who is Abba Zaba anyway?
Yeah, also not true to their name, fireflies, they're not made of fire. Also strawberries, they're not made of straws, otherwise we would have canceled them already. And like spotted dick, it's not made a dick, it's just named by one.
Apparently, the legal case devolved into fisticuffs when the plaintiff said, "How would you like a nice Hawaiian punch?"
I feel like all King's Hawaiian has to do to get this thrown out of court is to ask the plaintiff to point out Hawaii on a map. Would you please point out Hawaii on a map? There. Nice try. That's China.
They said King's Hawaiian is the name of the company and that most people know that. Well, I didn't know that, and I'm definitely most people.
I feel like this is the guy who probably sued his parents when they told him Santa Claus wasn't real.
The world is full of crybabies. Oh, where? Your Hawaiian rolls are baked in the factory down the street? And not by natives on a secluded Pacific island where shells are used as currency? Cry me a river.
Fun fact, French fries aren't actually made in France. They're made at McDonald's.
So what if King's Hawaiian doesn't come from Hawaii? Next, you're going to tell me Wonder Bread isn't a wonder either.
Yes, it is. These rolls are called King's Hawaiian rolls. I'm really curious to find out what king claims these rolls. Like, is it Stephen King? King James? What about Tiger King?
I don't like how you gotta separate them all, you know? I just want them to come all pre-sliced and separated. Is that too much to ask? That's how you know the company's in California, because they're too lazy to finish the job.
Made in California for a major Hollywood role.
The packaging was giving him mixed signals. It said, aloha, which means hello and goodbye.
Well, never mind the bread. Maybe they'll just stop sending macadamia nuts over here. How are the nuts?
King Hawaiian rolls. Eat too many, you'll have king-size rolls too.
What? All right, we'll be back after a quick commercial break.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tony Visick, and I own something called ComedySchools.com. That's right, stand-up comedy and public speaking workshops. If you ever thought about doing stand-up comedy, or if you'd like to improve your public speaking skills, if you'd like to get off your bucket list, if you're trying to get rid of anxiety, or if you're just looking to have some fun, we may be the ticket for you. We offer live in-person stand-up comedy workshops at JP's Comedy Club in Gilbert, Arizona, and on Zoom. Wherever you are in the world, we'd love to work with you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening. I hope to see you soon, live or on Zoom. Bye-bye.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Next, in Kentucky, a mailman has reported seeing an axe-wielding dog on his route. Well, that's one way to stop people from stealing your Amazon packages.
Well, they'll let anybody open carry axes these days.
In Kentucky, the dogs carry axes, the cats carry switchblades, and the possums drink bourbon straight from the bottle.
Well, meanwhile, in Tennessee, the bears are getting manicures.
Sounds like Kentucky dogs are tougher than Scottsdale dogs.
This is the result of burying the hatchet in front of Fido. Like, you know dogs like digging stuff up. Next time, just squash the beef.
Children, this is why we don't leave our axes lying around, just our guns.
He was really just the retrieval dog for the axe throwing competition.
It seems like everyone's getting in on the axe throwing competitions now, you know? Why not let the dog in on it too? Thing is, this dog just wanted to play a more extreme version of fetch. You know, the real adrenaline junkie, that one.
Dogs are so smart nowadays. It used to be fetch my newspaper, Fido. Now it's cut some firewood, Scruffy.
This would have been like a nice, heartwarming, silly story. If it wasn't for the fact that the dog's owners hadn't been seen in weeks.
Here's Jasper!
Ah,
I'm disappointed at the lack of information this story offers. Where did he get the axe? Was it ever returned to its owner? Was the mail ever delivered? I need answers, people!
You know, dogs don't have thumbs. Maybe he was using the axe to open the mail?
It's plausible. The dog had an axe to grind with the mailman.
yeah. That's the last time that mailman ever calls that dog a mutt.
Yeah, like, didn't he read the sign, beware of axe-wielding dog?
Said the dog, death to mailmen! But all the mailman heard was, woof.
You know, it's the mailman's duty to deliver that mail. You can't all just sudden decide, well, it's too dangerous now. That sounds like something the FedEx driver would say.
The mailman said there are lots of reasons why the mailman might not deliver your packages. The Postal Service motto is neither snow nor rain nor heat nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds. But nobody said anything about axe-wielding dogs.
Hey guys, it's Jim over at JP's Comedy Club. How are you? We are a 7-day-a-week comedy club, meaning on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we teach school. On Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we have shows. And on Sunday, we hold private events for comics, charity events, you name it. But hey, if you'd like to learn more information, you can at jpscomedyclub.com. Hope to see you soon, and let's laugh together.
Welcome back, everybody. Finally, in Australia, apocalyptic seafoam has taken over Australian beaches, bringing with it sea snakes and half a cow.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
Well, that's not apocalyptic. That's just Australia.
I think it's just a sign that Australia should just have never been populated.
Well, last year, Australia was plagued with historic wildfires This year, they're plagued with historic seafoam. What's next?
In 2022, the country will be plagued by a Vegemite famine.
Oh, that's horrifying. Like, this is so Australia. Something like deadly and poisonous hiding inside of something like smooth and cuddly. It's like a drop bear.
I'm surprised they only found half a cow in the foam. I've been to foam parties where we found a whole cow named Beth.
Crikey, the cow was like, so that's where the other half of my dinner ended up.
You know, seafoam itself actually sounds like it's kind of fun to play in until you start to realize there's snakes and all kinds of other debris floating in there under the surface, like Travis.
Hi.
Said the sea snakes. G'day, mate. Step into the water and let's have a little bit of a bite out of you.
The sea snakes are poisonous. Said most Australians, what isn't?
Big old sea snakes hiding in all that white foam. There's some real dirty jokes to be made here, but Abhinav won't let me say any of them. I tell you, this is an invasion of my free speech!
Of course, a dangerous sea foam would be in Australia. Of the world's 10 most dangerous sea foam, 9 are Australian. The other one is from Joe's root beer float.
Well, foam belongs in root beer and real beer, not on our beaches.
Yeah, it really does. Like, this is a time for like the area vegans to go start collecting their sea foam. You know, for their specialty, tofu, a la seafoam.
Now the sea foam can end up on menus at pretentious West Coast restaurants. Is this sea foam wild caught? Or did it come from a farm? Was it a local farm?
All this stuff about seafoam, isn't that like the name of an interior paint color? Or like a scented candle you buy from Bed Bath & Beyond? Or a stripper's name down in Kentucky? Here's seafoam! Here goes seafoam!
Why are you calling your strippers like a dog?
Well, she wields an axe just like one. That was a callback.
Are we really sure that the seafoam is seafoam and not just Foster's beer? Because I tasted it. They taste the same.
Well, the seafoam was in Byron Bay. Clearly, Byron needs to use less soap, or at least warn us if he's going to use a bath bomb.
I think this topic calls for a sea shanty.
There once was a beach that had sea foam filled with snakes and half a cow. The winds blew hard, there was no beer deep in the down under. Soon may the apocalypse come, full of drop bears and no fun. One day when the vegans are gone, we'll drink our beer at home.
All right, that's our episode for today. This is Fake News for Real. Let's thank our panelists, Joe Gannon, Shale Brenner, and Travis Miner. My name is Abhinav Goyal. Catch you next time.
There once was a beach that was clean and free until one day it became foamy. Now the suds are thick, the debris includes poisonous snakes and a cow's head too.
Soon then the sea snakes come and the Aussies come to drink our rum. Soon the sea will take the foam down to J.V. Jones' locker below.
Before the foam had hit the water, a poisonous snake bit my daughter. Threw my hands to the side, bad father, but I found half a cow. Soon may the apocalypse come.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. And if you have any stories you want us to cover, leave it in the comments. We may just do so. Until next time, everybody, have a good one.